Well, hello everyone. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful week. Um, I know I've been having a very relaxing week. This is because it's my final week at work until I start my new job. Yeah, so it's been very relaxing and reassuring to just teach other people what I was doing. And now they have a, well, yeah, let's not go there. um, Let's do some. Let's start off tonight's live with some shout outs like we normally do. So we got Jackie here. She's saying hello. Linda Faust is here. Donna Hoskins is saying hey, hey, hey. Um, Donna, if you can send me an email because there is someone else, another subscriber that is actually trying to get a hold of you, and I don't recall what your email address is. So if you could send me an email, I will pass on the contact information of this other person to you, and I'll let you decide if you want to pursue or communicate with that other person. All right. Suzanne Taylor is saying good evening to everybody. Hello, Suzanne. And we got Pearl Medina. Barb McKinley is here. Hello, Barb. And hey, it's Shirley Kissinger. How you doing, girl? Glad that you made it here tonight. Brenda Foley is saying hello. Good evening. And Miss Damali J. She is. You are up late, girl. but glad you made it here tonight. So, we got Michelle the Quilter here. Okay. Really? Is that? Oh, wait. Is there more? Okay. Thank you, Donna. And I will forward you that person's email. Okay. What's been going on with me? Well, this past weekend I was apartment searching or apartment hunting in Las Vegas. So I put in an application to a few places that I really liked. One of the places, I mean, as soon as I walked into the unit, I could already imagine, I could already imagine where I was going to put everything. So I was like, oh, my sewing machine's going to go there, and all the fabric's going to go on that wall. I'm going to have the long arm over there, and then all my crafting stuff is going to go into this closet. I mean, I could already imagine and envision how I was going to lay out everything. So I had a good feeling about that. So fingers crossed that I do get that spot. It's, well, part of the reason why I like that particular apartment is the fact that it is way, way, way out there, away from the strip. And if you don't know anything about Las Vegas, the closer you live to the strip, the more dangerous the area is. But the farther away you go out, man, I mean, it might look rough around the edges, but it's actually a very safe area. So I'm hoping that this property management group will accept my application. I'm sure they will because, well, why wouldn't you want me as your neighbor? So, but yeah, I was having fun just kind of apartment hunting and just traveling all across Vegas, trying to familiarize myself with the neighborhoods. So yeah. Suzanne, it was fun. And again, fingers crossed that I get this one spot. Although I do have, I mean, I really like this one apartment, but I had to find a couple of backups. So I did apply, I think, for a total of, I did apply for, I think, a total of 6 different apartments. But I really want that one. So here's hoping, right? The The one thing though I was not very happy about was it is Las Vegas. I mean, at 6 a.m. in the morning, it was already 90 degrees. So that's one aspect I'm sure, I mean, I can overlook it, I think. And it's not forever too, so it's only part of the years. Donna Huffler says, I have a couple real good friends in Vegas. Well, Donna, let's make friends. Hi, Julie. I'm so happy catching the live stream with you all. Well, we're glad to have you, Julie. And Damali J says, fingers are crossed for a good outcome for the apartment. Thank you, Damali. Hey, Kelly Quilts and Cruises. Glad you made it here tonight. Yeah. So, on a sad note, though, you know, I was trying to figure out if I could do a regular Tuesday night live and maybe even do a Saturday night live. You know, on a sad note, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to swing that. So I am going to say goodbye to, well, temporarily up until I get settled down and I get everything, all the camera equipment, the sewing machines, get everything set up. I'm going to postpone all the lives. So more than likely all of July, I will not have any scheduled live sessions. And that's because I'll just be setting up stuff, moving. I mean, I hope you guys can understand that I have to transition and move myself. So I have all this sewing machines, the long arm, cutting tables, furniture, you know, all of that. I got to transport it on my own. So I do regret that I'm probably won't be doing any scheduled lives. I might pop in just kind of impromptu, just to say hello to everybody, see how everybody is doing. If I do one of those things, you know, it'll be something like spontaneous. So keep the bell, or make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure you hit the bell for notifications when I do something like that, because I'll probably be using my cell phone. Okay. So yeah, excited about, you know, making this big change and this big transition. But also at the same time, kind of sad to say goodbye to friends and coworkers that I've made here. Of course, they're kind of more or less, well, I know my coworkers are kind of stressed out because now they're one huge man down. So, but, you know, they're taking it with this huge grain of salt, and they're happy for me in some respects, and they're sad to see me go. Yeah. Hey, Sue. Sounds like you found a new place in Vegas. Here's hoping, Sue. Here's hoping that I get that one apartment that I really want. Hi, so with Debbie. And Jackie says, sounds like the temperatures in Phoenix. Yeah. it's just hot, especially around this time of the year. Will you be able to do a few shorts? I might be able to, actually, Damali. I already got some shorts planned in mind, so yeah, I might be able to do that. We understand. We will be here when you return. Oh, thank you, Donna. Suzanne Taylor says, oh, cool. We are here when you get settled. Okay, thank you, Suzanne. Sue, you know, the weird thing about Las Vegas in terms of property management groups and the realtors, they don't move very quickly like how they do here in Los Angeles. So every time I needed to move here in LA, you know, I would see the apartment in the morning, sign the contract by lunch, and by the afternoon, I get an answer. In Vegas, I see the apartment one day, then I get an application the next day, and then 5 days later, I'll get the answer. So they move a little slower there. So, but hopefully by the end of this week, I should get some answers to some of the applications that I put in. Um, I know I know one property management group was actually trying to contact me at 4:30, but by the time I called them back after 5, of course, their office was already closed. So, yeah. Okay. So that's the update from me personally, what's going on. Again, for those of you who haven't been, or maybe you just kind of chiming in on this live or don't know what's been going on, I am moving to Las Vegas. And I will start actually, I started packing up stuff, but I will have to take down all of this camera equipment and pack everything up. So this will be the final live, or I shouldn't say final live, but this will be the last live that I do for a while. I am gonna try and do maybe some impromptu lives during the month of July, but starting, I may or may not, or I will more likely start going back to my regular scheduled lives, not sometime in August. Let's just say that. So yeah, it's exciting. One thing though, one announcement I will make, or one thing that I am going to commit to, is next Saturday is the regularly scheduled Zoom call. I am going to host that call. So it might not be as long as we normally go for, but if you were part of the Zoom and if you're interested in joining the Zoom, yes, I am having that next Saturday. I may or may not be sewing, just if I can find my other sewing machine. But I will probably be doing it using my cell phone. So for those of you who have been joining and are wondering if I'm going to be doing this, yes, I am planning on keeping my promise to have it on the second Saturday of every month. And sometime next week, or the closer we get to that scheduled time, I'll send out the reminder email to everyone. And again, if you guys want to join in, send me an email to treasureheartcreations@gmail.com. We're doing the curve, or we're doing patterns using this quick curve ruler. And if you are a member of the Treasure Heart Creations Facebook group, there were a few members that actually posted pictures of their works in progress, so you can kind of get an idea as to what all of us are doing on there. So, yeah. Da, 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 da. Michelle the Quilter says, best wishes for your move and safe travels. We will look for your notifications. Okay, thank you, Michelle. And Kelly Quilts and Cruises says, yes, we want to know that you're okay. Okay, so I will post things along the way and you'll see my craziness. Well, actually, it's already crazy here because I got boxes and boxes of stuff packed up. So yes, please do impromptu shorts. Just let us know that you are safe during your move. Okay, I will do that, Donna. Barb McKinley says, I hope you have job security in your new job. You know, this company, the industry that this company is in, I mean, in Las Vegas, it's a booming industry. It's not with the casinos or the whole hospitality or anything like that. It's a company that does medical transportation. So because there is an elderly, a growing elderly, or the baby boomers are moving in, basically, you know, there's a growing population of elderly. And what this company does is, if you have, let's say, for example, a doctor's appointment, or you need to go to the hospital, maybe you just need some medical attention, but it's not deemed as an emergency where you require an ambulance. Basically, you call this company up. They will send a van out to pick up the patient and take you to the doctor. So if you ever had surgery and you find out, oh yeah, you need to have somebody pick you up, you can't drive yourself, this is an alternative to if you don't have relatives or friends that can pick you up. So that's what this company does. And it's sort of, I mean, when I went into their office, it didn't seem like this company was going to go away anytime soon. So, yeah. Brenda Foley is asking, what kind of commute will you be looking at? That's the best part, Brenda. Even though this apartment that I really want is on the opposite end of the whole city, maybe about half an hour tops. Yeah, perhaps a half an hour. I mean, when I was driving along, going from that apartment to where the office will be, it only took me about 15 minutes. Granted, yeah, it wasn't a weekday, but still, even if I double that, that's still half an hour. Okay. Sue says this is the last live in Los Angeles. Next live will be in Las Vegas. Yes, that will be true. Oh, what is the date on that? Okay, so Damali, the Zoom will actually be on July 13th. Yeah, that will be the second Saturday. So not next weekend, but the following weekend. Okay, so what block am I working on tonight? So I figure we had a kick with the half square triangles last time with the broken dishes block. So I want to try and see how well I can do the hovering birds. And so, you know, when you look at the block, I mean, I don't know if that picture is too small, but when you look at this, I mean, to me, it kind of looks like a Jacob's ladder in a way. So it is another one of those blocks where it's half square triangles galore. But because I only need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. I kind of figured I'm not going to do the 8 at a time method because I'm just going to be wasting 2 of them. So I am going to do the 2 at a time method here, in which I need to make 3 of them. So I'm starting off with these squares. I'm just going to, well, I didn't mark the line, but I'm going to sew 1/4 inch away from the center on both sides here. And because I'm using this particular seam guide, I can line up my corner to this center red line there. And it should be 1/4 inch away. So, oh, wait, no, not the center. I can line it up to this line here. I always make that mistake. Good thing I double checked myself. So, and I can cut this little thing off. And because I'm not using, and when I say this, if you know the rule, you know what I mean. I'm not doing that 7/8 of an inch measurement. Even if I don't line up or sew this perfectly, I still got a little extra wiggle room that I can kind of play around with and when I square up these half square triangles. Okay. But what is everybody working on tonight? Or are we just here to chat and Are we just all here to chat? I was going to try and think of something to say with that, but no. Okay, before I make the third one, let me see if I can actually, can do this. So I need finished size. I need 1.5 inch half square triangles. So I'm going to square this up to 2 inches, which will mean these half square triangles will finish at 1.5. Isn't quilting math just wonderful? Yeah, it's wonderfully confusing, if you ask me. Hello, Ms. Remo. She is reminding everybody to thumbs up. Thank you, thank you. Yes, Vegas, here comes Eric. Yep. Now, I do have one quilty friend who, I'm not sure if she's still in Vegas, actually, but she pops on from time to time, and she checks in from time to time, but I haven't told her that I'm moving there, so hopefully she'll see this video. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. That's why I have this board. So I'm going to, let's first of all trim this one up. Cut this one in half. I need to make one more, actually. But, okay, these are one of those fabrics where if I press it, it's going to stretch. And I know it'll stretch. So I'm going to, before I square it up, I'm going to square it up in the more traditional kind of manner. So let's press, and let's open and press. Hey, Jim. So with Debbie is saying, congratulations, Eric. Change can be refreshing. Oh, thank you, Debbie. And I really am excited about having this change, or making this change. I just kind of felt like life here in LA just kind of got stagnant. So I'm looking forward to it, honestly. I knew that when I made the announcement, it was going to cause a lot of drama among certain things, and it did, but I think the drama has settled. So hopefully not just me, but everybody in this whole that is going to be affected by this is going to grow from it. That's my honest hope. Oh, I got one more here. Okay, I do need to make one more, so I'll keep this here for a second. And ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay, so this is the last of the half square triangles, I think. Barb McKinley says, stay away from that lake where they find bodies. Oh, okay. And fingers crossed, says Brenda Foley. Thank you, thank you. Whoa. Now that's a very good niche service for a growing baby boomer group. Good luck. Well, thank you, Damali. Okay, air conditioner is a must. Oh my gosh. I mean, just in the past couple weekends that I was there, holy cow, if my car or if the rental car that I had did not have air conditioning or a good air conditioner, that would have been it. I would have been like, I don't think so. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to square these to 1.5 inches. I have to remember that before I press on. No, wait. No, I gotta square these to 2 inches. Almost made a mistake there. Okay. So we're gonna square these in the traditional way. Barb McKinley says, I'm knitting number two of a pair of socks I started in March. Okay. Sewing with Debbie says she is cooking dinner and chatting. What's for dinner? And I normally don't square half square triangles like this. I know a lot of people do. To me, it's a little bit of a more tedious squaring method. But on certain, I guess, certain fabrics where I know when I press it, the fabric will distort. Yeah, I will do it this way. Just to save my sanity. Yeah. Takes longer, but I kind of feel like in certain ways it's a lot more accurate this way. Whoa, this one really got stretched out. Oh. Okay. And Sue says, I'm working on a jelly roll race from Donna Jordan pattern for a graduation quilt for one of my nephews. Did I do these? Yeah, these are done. Wait, no. Did I? Just a little bit there. And Kelly Quilts and Cruises says she's just chatting. Hubby is out weed whacking the back lawn. Yeah, every time I say weed whack, I always have a little chuckle. It's like that old McDonald's song. With the weed whack, patty whack. Give the dog a bone. I know that's not the right words, but that's how we used to sing it. Because we all, as kids, we all like saying weed whack. In fact, that's how our kindergarten teacher got our attention, because she would just kind of scream out, weed whack, and we all start giggling. Which we all thought was hilarious. And even she thought it was hilarious that we were laughing at that. Okay, is that all 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Okay, then how many of these? I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Of the, yep, 3, 4 of these guys. So since these are 2 inches, I know these need to be 2 inches. So I am gonna line them up, and we shall trim. You know what? Okay, well, why is that sticking onto me? Let's see. So, I'm not sure if you guys caught that, but question of the video. What is something that you can absolutely not live without? And let's see. Donna Hoskins says, can't live without family, material things, and phone. Phone I can do without. Family I've learned to do without. Well, I guess the definition of, well, maybe family, because family can also be close friends. Wouldn't you agree? So, yeah, I guess family is important. Is it something I can live without? I'm pretty independent, so I guess I could. I mean, it's nice to have people to talk to. And, I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't want to sound like I'm a mean person or that I don't care about others. But if I had to live alone or in isolation, I probably could. Okay, got those. So I can take this away. Okay. And Jackie says she's just chilling tonight. I can't imagine moving on such a short time frame. My packing boxes are delayed. Should be here on Thursday. Need to be ready to move by the end of May. By the end of May, move is mid-June. Okay. I think well, May is already passed. So I'm not sure what, maybe she meant by the end of June and mid-July. So what Debbie says, we heard there is a really good local Italian restaurant called Nora's. We missed out last time in Vegas. It's not near the strip. Ooh, I already got restaurant recommendations. Okay, thank you. Misty. Hello, Misty. She says, a year ago, I moved from Vegas to Northern California. I lived about 4 blocks from Soya Quilt Shop. You must try Roberto's Taco Shop. I think is that the taco shop that Soya always talks about? Because they always talk about some taco shop, but I can never remember what the name of it is. That must be it. And Bart McKinley says, think how close you'll be to Soya. Yep. Oops. Camera's. There we go. There's that one. So all of these go to the right. No, to the upper left, and then these ones go to the bottom right. And then one more here with this one going there. And then the finals there. And this goes, wait. This one is here. No. Here. Wait, what? I'm laying it out wrong. What am I doing wrong? Oh, these go this way. These go this way. And then this one goes like, wait, that one is there. This one goes like that. This one goes like that. And then so that is that quadrant. Then this is this quadrant. So that those look right. And then these point into the middle. So I gotta cut half square triangles out of these guys. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 2-inch triangles here. So yeah, only need 2 of them. There we go. Oof. And Jackie says she'll be closer to Tiffany and Scott. Yes. I have a feeling Tiffany's going to ask me to come over every Sunday. It's only a 2-hour drive. This is 2 inch there. And 2 inches there. And I will cut these 2 in half. Right like that. Whoops. Okay, now to reset everything. So this one goes there. This goes there. Get that out of the way. This goes here, this goes here. Then we got one that goes here, here. Am I missing something? Oh, that goes there. This moves there. Then this one goes here. Okay, so before I sew these parts, let me take care of these 4 patches here. Hey, Cam. Hello, the confident quilter. So Kelly Quilts and Cruises says, best wishes for your move, Eric. I have to go. Okay, good night, Kelly. Thanks for stopping by. Hello, Denise. And she's saying just wanted to say God bless and keep you best to you on your move and new job. Well, thank you, Denise. Okay, Barb McKinley says, I have a hard time living without chocolate. I'm so addicted. You know, Barb, forgive me for saying this, but I'm not a huge chocolate fan. I know, that's sacrilegious. I know, but I think because as a child I was kind of force-fed chocolate. You know, my mom would always, I mean, my mom loves chocolate. So anytime dessert came around, she would always she would always tell me I need to eat this chocolate. I finished up this chocolate. And I would tell her I don't want to finish up the chocolate, and then she would force feed it to me. I know, I'm kind of strange because as a kid, what kid wouldn't want to be force-fed chocolate, but not this one. No, I will. I mean, I don't. How do I say this? I can tolerate the taste of chocolate, but if given a choice of flavors, I would probably choose something like strawberry or vanilla over chocolate. I know. I can hear you guys screaming. What? Yes, I know. But I'm just not a huge fan of chocolate. Am I sewing this on right? Yeah. Okay, but how about everybody else? What is something you can't live without? Jim says my cat and my recliner. um, you know, one thing I wish I could have is a dog or a pet. Well, yeah, a dog. I was trying to think. Maybe I can get a cat, but cats are much more independent, and well, I want to play with my pet, so a dog. But then dogs are really needy too. The only reason why I don't get a dog, well, part of the reason is because, well, sometimes I have to put in long hours, and being that I will be, I'm not able to play with the dog. I can't be there constantly with it, giving it attention. So, yeah, that's why I don't have a dog. And I think it would be better for me not to have a dog for that reason. Okay, let me just sew this to here so I can get this triangle going. So Debbie says, I cannot do without sleep. Oh, yes. Sleep is very important. Some of us don't get enough of it. I will admit that. So, wait, this goes like that. And like that. Okay. Someone taught me a catchphrase today, which I think us quilters should promote. It says, and the catchphrase is, when in doubt, lay it out. So, sometimes you are not exactly sure if you got it right, so just lay it back out there. see if it's right, and if it is, you can sew it. So when in doubt, lay it out. I was listening to one of our architects who's for at work that is doing one of our renovation projects, and that's when he said, "When in doubt, let's lay it out." So he was looking. Of course, he was referring to a blueprint, and there was some argument that. Well, long story short, they were trying to make a decision about how to go about fixing up this one, or where to place the wall and the support beams. So when in doubt, lay it out. And I think I made these triangles too small. They should have been 2 inches, but oh well. Let's see if this works. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I always get that measurement wrong for some reason. I always keep thinking I can, if this is a 2-inch, then this can be a 2-inch and just cut it in half. Nope, that needs to be a 2.5. Darn it, I thought it was gonna get away with not having to rip. Okay. Yeah, that's not going to work. I can already tell. So I guess here's part 2 to that slogan. When in doubt, rip it out. Oh, okay. Jackie was talking about May 2025. Okay. Wow, talk about planning ahead. 1 year ahead. But that's good planning. Donna Hoskins says, I'm totally independent. I'm totally fine, independent, but I do like to hear from my family, and I keep in touch by phone. Okay. Good night, Debbie. Thanks for stopping by. She says dinner's ready, so. Gosh darn it. And let me see if I can just pull the string from the back. Yep, that worked. Well, good thing I didn't sew all of them. I mean, at least I caught myself on this. So I will trash that. Oh, no. Crumb bin. Okay. Sorry, let me catch up to the chat a little bit. Kimber says, I fell asleep before 8. I still have 2 grandkids and they were asleep. Oh. Well, don't overdo it, Kim. And I hope your grandkids are not driving you nuts. Damali J says, I've grown very fond of sleeping indoors and eating daily. Everything else is icing on the cake. Okay. I think we can all agree with you on that one, Damali. 1,000%. Misty says, yes, I think it is the same taco shop. It is so good. Okay. Oh, Misty, you are speaking my language, giving me taco recommendations because as Tiffany will often tell you, I often say when she, well, sometimes most of the time I'm calling her actually, but we do face chat or FaceTime each other on Facebook Messenger, and oftentimes I will say, "Okay, I gotta go because I'm hungry for some tacos," and she's like, "Tacos again?" So these are wrong. So let's see. What was the taco shop? Wait, let me scroll back up. Was it Roberto's? Yep, Roberto's Taco Shop. Okay, I will look that up the next time I'm in Vegas, and I will make it a point to stop by there. So, hey, Michelle from Utah. That's Todd Moyes, of course. Okay, then I shall cut the other one in half. Okay, so we're going a little over time. Normally I like to end these around 8:30, but I figure if it's the last one before I kind of do my move, it'll be okay if I go over time. Okay, yeah, that looks a lot better. So this one will go here. And this can go here like, hold on. When in doubt, lay it out. Yep, so it's like that. So that goes like that and like that. And this one's wrong. Darn it. Because I didn't lay it out. Am I tired? Maybe I need to have some sleep too. Okay, I'll just rip this, resew this as quick as I can. I know somebody must have been screaming out there. Okay, somebody doesn't have a calendar because they don't realize the 4th of July is next week. Yes, that was fireworks if you were curious. Not gunshots. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, now that I got... How come the other one came out so easy and this one is being stubborn? Okay, got that out. peel it from the back. I know I can. Okay, I'll just do it this way because it doesn't want to come out. Come on, come on. There we go. Okay. Then I can do this one. Isn't seam ripping fun? Yeah, right. But it is a necessary skill to have and how to do it. Some of us do it more often than others, even though we don't want to admit it. All right. Okay. Now let's see if I lay this out correctly this time. Like that and like that. So let me double check it. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. Okay. Hi, Joy T. Joy T says she can't live without the morning coffee. Oh. You know, I used to drink a lot of coffee. I mean, we're talking like 8 to 10 cups in the morning. In fact, I used to just drink coffee like it was just a regular soft drink, which was not good. Yeah, having too much caffeine is not really good for my health in particular. Okay. So this is a 1, 2, 3.5 inch square. So I should cut. This should also be 3.5 inches. So 1, 2, 3, sort of. Okay, so I need to cut a 4-inch square. To make it match up to this. Donna Huffler says, quilting, family, friends, and sunshine. Jackie says, jelly beans and gummy orange slices. Ooh, that sounds good. Suzanne Taylor says, her cat plays with her. You know, I tried to play with cats. None of them will play with me. They just hiss at me. So I guess cats really, I'm just not a cat person. And Jim says, thanks, Jackie. Now I want fruit slices. Got it. When in doubt, lay it out. Yep. Now you caught the bug there, Damali. Lori Clark. Hello, Lori. She said she was here, but she was working late. Well, glad you made it here, Lori. Cat F. Late to the party, but you're here. Glad you made it here. Yeah, that was fireworks. And now the cops are coming. Your neighbors like to have a good time. Oh, they sure do. Yes. Bottom left needs to be turned. Oh, yep, you're right. Thank you for catching that one, Donna. Hello, Miss Sandy. And she's saying, I forgot when I went to Costco for a watermelon. Okay. I hope you took the watermelon out of the cart and just didn't leave it in there. Oh, I need to cut this in half. Okay, I hope I did this measurement right. What do you know? It is right. Yeah, like that. When in doubt, lay it out. Right, Damali? Okay, and I totally forgot that there is a point that I want to match. Okay, let's pretend. Let's fold. No, it's not that bad, but I'm not going to stress out over it, so I'll just leave it as it is. Okay, I do want to square this up to 3.5, though. So let me press, well, first of all, let me get rid of this. And I think I'm going to press this one this way. Whoops. And let's see, we're going to go at 3.5. So I'm not going to worry if this is perfectly centered. Oh, but I am going to worry if it's not squared. Trim that, trim that. And let's go trim this. Whoa, shifted there. And trim that. Okay, so let me lay it back out. So, oh, and this one will go that way. Let me take this one off. I'll trim that down. Press this one over. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, that didn't even come out well. Oh, well, I'm not going to worry about it. Even though I should care about it, but... So we'll go 3.5 here. Trim that. Oop. Trim that. Turn it around. Square this off at 3.5. Okay, now we can put the block together. So so this goes there, this will go there, and this goes like that, and this goes like that. Okay, before I sew any of this together, does anybody see anything wrong? Because you know me, there's going to be something that is wrong and I don't see it right away. Looks right to me, but I'll let you guys take a good look. So this is what the block is supposed to look like. And this is what I got. Joy T says looks good to her. Let me press this one. A little better. Bum ba da bum. Okay, I don't find any errors, so let's sew this block together. And we will sew this and this. It doesn't look like the picture. That's because I actually flipped the colors around, where on all of these lighter squares, I actually used the darker fabric. Which is partially why this is a little confusing. Okay, hold on. They're saying it's not looking like the picture. Okay, so let's take a look. Yeah, because I kind of inverted the colors. So the darker is actually my lighter gray. And the lighter color is actually my darker colors. So I kind of inverted that. Which is what makes this a little bit confusing. So I think it's right, though. And then light, yeah. So, well, let's just sew it together. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Okay, so there is that. Okay, for some reason the block wants to go, or the seam allowance wants to go that way, so I'm going to let it. And let's see. Let's sew these two together. Okay, not bad. Well, these points don't line up, but I'm not going to worry about that. So there's the block. Yeah, so in the example on the book, they used the darker fabric as kind of like the background. But in what I did was I actually used the lighter color kind of more as a background. Because I really wanted this fabric here to shine, not so much the gray. Okay, so let's give this a good press. And we are done with this block. Ooh. And voila. Okay, well, I'm not sure what happened here. It started to pucker there, but okay, and then oh boy. Okay, I will definitely need to square this one up because there are some definitely some questionable things that I missed out on here. Okay, that looks a little better. And there we go. Oh. So it's not perfect because there are some points that just didn't line up. I'm not gonna worry about it so much. I'm not gonna let that stress me out. Although that one came out pretty good. Very interestingly. So there's the block. The Molly J says, amazing how color placement changes the look. Yep. And I knew this would look a lot different from the example that they gave in the book. Just by flipping the dark and light. Which can make it confusing to do, actually. But when you do it right, it's a different look. Yeah. Okay, my cat is weird. My cup is sweating. And he licks the condensation off. My dog used to do that when I had a dog way back when. Okay, so there is the block. Here it is. Happy with my, well, I'm kind of happy with this color choice. I'm shocked at how well it did turn out. Now, I could have been intentional in terms of which direction the stripes are going, but I figure just let it fall and let it be organically. Because I was not going to spend the time trying to make sure that all the stripes are going in the same direction. Now, of course, if you're going to do this block, you can make that decision. I just said forget it because I'm not going to stress myself out over that. And I kind of like the randomness of the directions of the stripes. So, yeah, there it is. We'll add this to the wall right there. Okay, so that is block number 51, the Hovering Birds. Okay, and Misty says, I'm doing FPP 1939 Farmer's Wife quilt. Okay. So there's different iterations of this quilt. As Misty is doing the FPP version, there is this version which uses all templates that you can print out. I think there's over 100 of them that you can print out. There's there's of course every single quilt shop and every single, like, I know Quilt in a Day has their version of the Farmer's Wife quilt, in which their pattern actually walks you through how to piece the blocks together. So yeah, I know there's a few other quilt shops that have their versions of this quilt. So a lot of different versions. And Joy T says, I like your block better. Oh, thank you, Joy. All right, guys. So that is the block for tonight. Again, remember that this will be I will be on hiatus in terms of doing lives. Because again, I will be packing up stuff and moving to my new destination. So I think pretty much for the entire month of July, I will not have anything or any scheduled lives. I might do some impromptu things. I'll definitely do some like quick shorts or quick videos, just to give you guys an update and make sure that you guys are very well aware that I'm okay. But and I am going to do the Zoom on the second Saturday, which, what did I say it was? I think it was the 13th. Yep, the 13th, the second Saturday, our normally scheduled Zoom using the QCR mini ruler. Yeah, I am going to be hosting that. So again, for those of you that have participated and would like to participate again, I will be sending out the email reminders. And if you haven't participated before, send me an email, and I shall send you all the information. Okay, so yeah, that is it for tonight. I really appreciate you guys for joining me here and staying on for this long. This was a little bit longer because I knew that this was going to be the last one for some time. Fingers crossed that I do get my apartment that I really wanted. But I appreciate all of you guys, as always, for joining me here. I know it's late for some of you on the East Coast, but you guys stick around and you hang in there with me, and I truly appreciate that. So yeah, I see a lot of people saying their good nights and goodbyes. So we're going to go ahead and call this one a live. Well, thank you, Shirley. She's saying good luck with the move. Hope all goes smoothly for you. See you in August. And Joy T says, yeah, do a few shorts to keep us updated. So I will be doing that from time to time. Sorry, there's a smudge on my glasses there. No wonder I was seeing things. I sewed some things on wrong. But yeah. Okay. Well, guys, I appreciate that you guys joined me here tonight. Have a great rest of the weekend. Happy 4th of July next week. And yeah, I will be in touch with, or I will be posting things here and there, maybe shorts of my move and how the craziness that goes on with it. So, yep. See you live when you are settled in Vegas. Okay, Suzanne. I can catch up on replays. Take care and blessings on the move. Well, thank you, Damali. All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining me here. Have a great rest of the week. And you know what I'm going to say. So let's all go out there and let's all create something. Mwah. Bye for now.